No.
Okay, sorry. These are our opinions.
Yeah.
If you disagree,
Please, we don't have to cancel everybody.
yeah, don't cancel. We're just giving our views.
I tell you, if you
We
see
have
me on your TV, nobody said that girl there.
We have not partaken in anything. We're just sharing opinions.
Yeah.
We are some young people, and these are our views.
These are-
Nobody was harmed in the making of this video. Dun dun.
Okay.
Dun dun. All right, so. So hey guys, welcome back to the DAHKTUBE, and today I have with me three of my friends. I have Sandrine here, who is a journalist.
Hello, guys.
I have Lenz here, who is an engineer. I have Camille here, who is a doctor.
Patties.
Yes, and I am a
Educator.
and I'm an educator. Educator.
Hedge.
With a capital H. Yeah. So today we're going to be discussing topics, current affairs, hot topics, things that are happening in the world, in Jamaica. So what's the first topic, guys? Corona.
Corona.
Alright.
Yeah.
COVID she. Miss Rona she.
Yeah.
Auntie Rones. Alright, so what is your take on them opening up the borders to Jamaica?
Can I?
Hey man, go through.
I don't know what I'm going to say. Like, the government dumb.
Yeah.
How you expect to open up the borders to tourists
Yeah.
and not check them? Say, yo, just follow them island. Corona there everywhere now. They're Jamaica to say if you come and bring it, no. And then basically
If a dirt, a dirt.
A dirt.
Yo, Andrew had us in the first half, you know. He had us in the first half. The man was, you know, him trick we and kill. Him trick we and kill wicked. Because initially, he said, yo guys, lockdown because we don't have enough ventilators. We don't want you to be choosing whose life to save. Staying out the yard. All of a sudden, yeah man,
But my thing
fits
is,
right by the gate.
you have to look at it from both sides. The economy and the medical side of it.
Alright.
Don't get me wrong. You know, as a doctor in training, I'm upset at the fact that you're going to just, after what you put your citizens through, you're just going to lightly allow tourists to enter the country. So for example, there's a period where any returning citizen had to go through the Jam COVID app.
And it
to
ain't
file
a
for
work.
return.
And it ain't a work, so proper.
Listen, working at the Ministry of Health, when we get callers like crazy complaining that the app now work, this now work, 3 weeks don't process nothing, they want to come home, can't come home, people dead for them can't come home, and it just, this really long process for some persons. Sometimes it works out really well, and then to hear that tourists can just come in without any screening, any restrictions, to me that was just like a slap in the face
Slap in the
to our
face.
people. But then you also have the fact that no, he says that, you know, they're going to try and screen persons, but screening persons don't necessarily mean that, you know, it's going to be effective enough. So one of the conversations that came about was the fact that, okay, you had smaller islands that were testing, or no, not testing, but
St. Lucia.
St. Lucia.
Yeah.
A part of their manifest was that you have to have proof of COVID test.
Oh, so you have to do your testing before you come to Jamaica. Okay.
Before you get into the country, you must present a document stating that you have been tested.
Yeah.
It has to be a recent document.
It has to be a
Like
recent
2 days
document.
before you come out China.
But then a doctor was saying, listen, a person getting tested and then come to Jamaica, it's neither here nor there. But I'm saying, for us, for example, when we are tested, we have to do home quarantine or go to a quarantine facility. If you're a tourist and you want to leave your country, I think that the other countries must ensure that they have the quarantine order. So we have to sign. I was on quarantine and I had to sign a quarantine order that
You have
forces you,
corona.
never have it. It forces you to stay inside. So it must mean that if you're going to travel, you do the test and you stay home until it's time for you
But
to depart.
suppose them catch it when they're at the airport or up on the plane.
No, that's the next risk. So the doctors are saying it's neither here nor there. But you know what it is sometimes? It's the thought that comes and people want to have some amount of reassurance. So, I mean, the possibility of you contracting anywhere, it exists. But at least implement something so that persons in our health sector, other persons in the tourism industry don't feel as if they're directly exposed to it. Because maybe not everybody will pick it up in the airport. I'm sure if they follow the regular hand washing, sanitizing, blah blah blah.
But look at this.
Maybe alright.
If you're going to say, let's say they're going to quarantine them at the hotel, saying that they can't leave the hotel, what about the persons who are actually working at the hotel? They have a contract and can't go give them family and
Alright,
friends.
so what I was going to get at now, I don't know if we watched the most recent press conference, which should have been yesterday. And so I just pull up the thing. So there is a procedure. So when them come in to the screening and then they take you to an area where you have to wait. So like them show, right? So the screening, so persons come in, so health screening, risk assessment, sanitization, right? So they have two corners. So they have the low risk and high risk. So they show you that the low risk means that the persons must stay in a particular zone, so that they'll be in a designated COVID resilient corridor, and it is defined specifically for non-Jamaican tourists. So those people will be in one area by themselves. And then the high risk, what they explain is that the persons have to await the test results at the hotel under the stay in the zone order. And then those persons will be isolated under supervision of public health authorities until they're recovered. If they are positive and if they're negative, then they can come out of the stay in the zone area. So I feel like they are, if we look at it from a statistic point of view, right? So in Jamaica now, based on our cases and recoveries, it's like 0.9%. Right. In US, it's 6%.
Right.
In New York alone is 12%. Right? So when you're looking at what we're actually risking is lower than, but then you're also thinking about who you're taking in.
Right. Because I don't believe there are any restrictions.
No.
Yeah, there are
restrictions.
yeah.
Caribbean islands, like St. Lucia, Trinidad, Barbados. I guess in those countries that don't really have any cases,
Right.
per se. I didn't see America on the list.
No, it wasn't on the list, but what I was checking was that the fact that if they're thinking about, so yeah, they're comparing these, but they were thinking about who we're letting in. But as Jonah said, there is a bubble set depending on where you're coming from and the risk level from
Which
where
makes
you're
sense.
coming from.
Which makes a lot of
So
sense.
if we think about it, because initially I had the same thought, or if you open up the place, and then after talking to a friend was saying to me, boy, you have to look on it from the point of view that everything is a risk. We have no idea when this thing is going to just
That's true.
fully die.
First of all,
And
the Minister of Health said that we are supposed to prepare for a second wave.
yeah,
And the second wave is going to be worse than what had happened.
yeah, but the
But this
reality
is
is
the
they have
thing
to.
though. The economy needs to be sustained.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line.
That's
No,
the
the thing
bottom
is,
line.
what's happening? We only have one sector that really brings in a lot of money.
That
so what
is
we
the
need
problem.
to do is try
That
and
is the problem.
open up some
Because,
other
for example,
things.
you have this pushing really hard for agriculture.
agriculture should have been. Look how
Bro.
much money we have over there.
But them
Bro.
been from when name from where the fat man name
The one that
man.
passed.
Yes,
Raja
Raja
Clark.
Clark. When the man said eat your grow and grow it. A long time the man tell them
They've been pushing for it though, but pre that from as in prep school, people used to always say we have enough land space
Yup.
to balance both agriculture
Who
and
they down a
tourism.
country just a jump off of the tree.
Honest,
Them.
honest,
why
and a
we
spoil
don't-
and a
why we don't
gala.
want it?
Because why I think they don't want to push agriculture is because the persons in the tourist sector are them run Jamaica.
Of course.
So they're trying to benefit their allies.
I think the other thing too is I don't think that we want to do a lot of manufacturing
Yeah,
here.
that's a
So that's the next
Can't
issue.
take
We
the
don't
word,
want to do a lot of
yeah.
manufacturing. So I guess it's easier to pull things from outside of the country than to grow it here. And then you have to keep in mind that there are certain crops that they
Like
pick
pine.
up viruses. Like I know that I think in St. Mary they had a whole wipeout of some crops a couple of years ago. I think cocoa was under attack by a virus. So you have to keep in mind, and then we live in this tropical climate where hurricane,
Right. Is it
anything,
drought, right.
we have a lot of factors.
We
So
have to
I
take
think
into
it's hard.
consideration.
But I think it's
That is
full
a
time.
risk.
They actually sit down and plan out the thing.
But what I believe also is the productivity of the people. Them. I'm going unproductive.
Yeah, we start something today and by next week we
Don't
tired
give
and
up.
can't bother.
And so, the shift to the online working, for example, I don't know if that really increased productivity, but
It
that
doesn't.
it doesn't.
No, me I tell you,
No,
no,
me-
man, it not increase.
So you see what that's something right there?
Stay
So,
at home at the
you know, innocent.
Because your brain, for me, like I was telling a friend of mine, that when I'm not working right now. But when I was working, alright, work start. When me that go work, I did some of my go work like 9 o'clock, between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. It never had a fast, basically. Once you come in and do your work, nobody not track you, so you need to sign in and book, right? They home now and them say, alright, stay home for 2 days, come in for 3 days. I work as an advertising agency. And so, when me do home, I be I won't go back so much. Shut up some more, but isn't me? Do hire me, please. I am so good, I promise you. Okay? But I'm a boss, so
Our boss, you see, yo, no, productivity.
no, me I tell you, me get up and do the work, you know. Mark you, you know.
I believe you.
But my brain say you're the home.
So it's rest time.
It's rest time. You see me, alarm no work and them things.
But you see, this is the thing, a lot of persons, and psychology is such an important thing. For persons, home is a place of comfort, is a place for decompression. So I can't imagine
Them, yeah,
you have to
yeah.
work from home, and not to mention the people with children. Now one children. So you're
Cheaper
working,
by the dozen.
and let us say most of us don't have the luxury of having a home office.
All we in one box.
Yeah, you understand? And you're trying to do your little work, and the children, mommy this, daddy that.
Mommy hungry.
No,
But then
hungry.
think about the neighbor them, cause me in my room and me hear I mean I say yet through the whole time there January to March, you know. You know do no construction, you know. And when
All of a
online
sudden-
started over there drill and my room window.
All of
tell
us
you,
have
man.
home projects. So the psychology behind it, it's so heavy. And personally, I'm doing clinical rotations now. So you're coming from an environment where you're used to interacting with patients, you're used to interacting with people, and you know, being thrown into what your job is supposed to be looking like. Now all of a sudden you're sent home to read. I don't know. Most of the medical students that I know, the reading thing, it rough. It rough. And then people expect it to be at this level of productivity. And I'm saying, sometimes I look at my laptop
see,
and I'm just like,
You see, this generation of doctors, them can't take care of me. They read it, they have the practical aspect. But I'm sorry, they only can't. Me not come out one time. So
Pull it through tonight.
I can't deny it.
Isn't me? It's a rough.
I rebuke that statement. I know a lot of young doctors were very competent.
I mean,
But
that's their
I'm
name.
not alone. Upon one of the construction man, the memes, isn't
No,
me?
me no want all the engineer.
Yeah, I tell you.
Him can't build
All
nothing
them
for me.
engineer
You
there.
can't build nothing for me. I be a
Isn't
draw, you drop on
Be a
people, you can't build-
giant.
Alright, so next topic. Alright, do you guys think? Alright,
I'll be a great doctor, by the way. You can come and see me.
alright. So I've been on Twitter lately. Boy, I'm depressed. I've been on Twitter lately, right? And I've been seeing a lot of
Twitter gods?
persons, yeah, Twitter gods. You know, God in the dirt.
Yeah, we live there.
Yeah, we live at Twitter. And I've been seeing a lot of persons outing the rape culture that Jamaica has. What are your thoughts?
Let me sit with the tea.
I'm gonna go first.
Alright, go first, Mama. Let's go.
Alright. No fun gonna hit me, no?
No,
no.
Okay, sorry. These are our opinions.
Yeah.
If you disagree,
Please, we don't have to cancel everybody.
yeah, don't cancel. We're just giving our
But
views.
I tell you, if you see me on your TV, nobody said that girl there.
We have not partaken in anything. We're just sharing opinions.
Yeah.
We are some young people, and these are our views.
These are-
Nobody was harmed in the making of this video. Dun dun.
Okay.
Dun dun. All right, so we're talking about the rape culture. I saw a lot of persons saying I was, and I'm seeing a lot of persons who like they run a lot of jokes. So I would never believe that they were
These
persons
persons
who were actually abused by persons. And I actually was on a meeting with the guidance counselor from a school, and she was saying that we should pray for the students who are now home with their predators. Because remember, we have been at our home for like 3 months now, and these students, they now know where to go. So it's like school was their escape or their safe haven, and now they're in the house 7 days a week with their predators.
Can I just say that I think the so-called just released some statistics where there has been a surge in the amount of cases reported.
Yeah, there's a spike, and then what I realized, most of these mothers don't believe that their child, when the child who come to them, they don't believe that the child was actually abused. Mothers would have to do better. Alright, so come, what's your take?
Yeah, my go-to was that initially, and I had the same thought, you know, as Jonel did when you think about there are so many persons out there hurting that you wouldn't even think about. But then on the flip side, you're thinking about how many of your friends are hurting people they didn't even think about. Are not even friends, but acquaintances. People that you know or people that you pass and you wave and you smile or maybe even hug sometimes, you know. And then my immediate...
You see them face, but you can't see them heart.
Honestly.
On them and them evil lust. Them bad mind with. Isn't it?
Yeah. But then when I think about it, I also think about the reality of there are some individuals now that love to go with the wave. And so,
Every episode. No.
The yang-yangs are out.
got you. Jesus. Right. So what I'm getting at is you have a lot of people who like to ride with the wave, right? And so for instance, I have a case, and I'm not belittling anybody's experience, and I'm not belittling anybody's hurt. What I'm getting at is just as though humans are in every way, shape and form, right? So you might have one man where say you and him in a one altercation, right? Or you and him in a one relationship, or you and him a friend or whatever, and in one moment of bad judgment he makes an error. See where I'm going with this, right? Yeah, right? So he make a bad judgment. Maybe we won't even talk about the bad judgment, you know, have a conversation about it or whatever. I say, yo, honestly, it feels safe, but I never ropes, I will come to an understanding, right? I strongly believe that there are women out there who use these scenarios and project them with the masses of those who consistently or constantly are abusers and molesters and rapists, because they want to be a part of the crowd. It says like, I think about my experience and I'm like, oh, but this happened to me. They don't think about the fact that maybe me and this person had a conversation. Maybe this was genuinely a one-off situation. And so they use those situations. And me not say don't talk about them, right? So if by all means be a part of the I was crowd or whatever, or not, I don't want to use crowd because that gives a negative connotation. I'm saying be a part of the movement, right? But when you come now and you go up on the exposure page now and call people names for persons who have genuinely, honestly tried to correct the wrongs that they have made, I am afraid for that. Because I genuinely believe that a lot of times we don't stop to think about the things that we're doing. And I mean, when I see names of persons coming out and people will say, oh, I know that this person may be touchy-feely or too friendly or whatever, but go as far as to call them rapists, I believe is a stretch, isn't me? And so I'm imploring that when we do these things and when we're saying these things, be mindful of what it is that you're putting out there. And remember, say it's not just your life at stake, it's somebody else's life.
I understand exactly what you're saying, but this is the thing though, and as a person who has been, you know, caught in cases where I've had things or negative experiences in that manner, I think the truth is, and what people probably think too, is that no matter what, if it's an error or not, it's happened. There's no 1.1002 or 1 point whatever. It's like an all or nothing thing. So even though you might have been caught in a situation where, you know, as a guy, for example, it was an honest mistake or you didn't think it through or whatever, it did happen. And as a female, even though it might have been a one incident, it may have just taken a negative toll on that person's life. Because I've had that something similar happen to me already, where it's a friend and something happened and I'm just like, what would possess you to do that? Like, what the hell? And this is a guy that I've known for years, and I don't think the man is a rapist or whatever, but in the same breath, emotionally, that did a thing to me, that did a number. So it can be hard and fast, but there's also truth to the fact that you have females who find strength in numbers or find comfort with numbers.
Yeah, most definitely.
And sometimes persons will want to yearn to get reassurance from a group of people who they think that, you know, they share similar thoughts or ideas. And then there's also the malicious behaviors where, you know, you want done a boy because
me not like him or
you know. So I understand, but just like everything in life, you're going to have a whole heap of up and downs, and it really sucks because you have people who have endured
so much. Yeah, and
they
it's almost like you're belittling their experience with your foolishness. I'm not say again.
What I saw them saying was like they were separating it, putting it like sexual assault, you know, actual rape.
Yeah, harassment.
What the word they see word? Coercion. Coercion.
Coercion.
How much we do here? No, what's your face? How much we do here? Coercion. You see me? I see that they were breaking it down.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the I was thing was for persons who were actual victims of rape. But I think everybody started jumping on the wagon.
Yeah, it's like it became, you see everybody.
To be honest,
like,
I stopped after a while because it was so heartbreaking. And I've worked with young kids before where they will come and they'll share some of the stories, and I'm just like, Lord, this cannot be happening. This is not supposed to happen. And then at one point I went back on Twitter and I saw some other things, and I'm just like, okay,
I have to take a break from
it's not as severe as, and I don't take that away from you. This is your story to tell. But I understand what you meant by saying it's almost like you just defeat the whole purpose of saying I was or whatever. But I feel like there's a time and place also, and I feel like I don't have a problem with people sharing their story.
None at all.
And what I think
None at all, you know. I don't have a problem with you sharing
what I
your
think
story.
was
But I want
interesting
it to be truthful.
Yeah, and if you're going to pull down somebody, I feel like you should be pulling down somebody that is worth pulling down. Somebody we know out there hurt other people. Because if you're going to say, I know I say it was a one-off thing, you know, but then you put the man name out there anyway, and then you do all of these
The thing that I like with the part that I like about that too is a lot of times men or these persons who, you know, carry out these acts, they will play on the fact that it's a one-time thing.
Yeah.
So the good thing that can come out of this is that it might be your brethren and it happened with you and him one time, let's say, but for all we know, somebody at Hanover might have met him and it happened.
Yeah, and it might not.
So then you see these random cases popping up, and all of a sudden 1 + 1 = 2, and it's
I get that most definitely.
You know.
So Lens, as a man in this conversation, what are your views?
Alright, so first off, there's statistics are out there.
Alright.
Like 1 in every 3 person, female, them first encounter with sex is through some form of assault. Alright. I know personally a few of them. When them tell me them story, I say them uncle. That's not safe. And then if as a family a uncle, so me as a nephew now, I see my uncle do that.
You think it's okay?
You think it's okay.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of Jamaicans something done. Is what them see them community and everything. It's hard. So when I support it, but it's dead here. It's statistics. Because Jamaica, 2 million people, 1 in 3. That's
Let
very
me just
high.
add to that as well. I remember in high school, and somebody who I look up to, she said to me, because I was sharing a story with her, and she said to me, at least 4 out of 5 girls have experienced some form of sexual assault or molestation. And there were literally 5 of us in the vehicle, and we looked around at each other, and at least 4 out of 5 of us had had, and we were probably 14 or 15 years old. And I'm just like, this should not, it shouldn't be the norm. And I'm like, do you want even better? The other day I was talking to my sister, and I saying to her, you know, a lot of young women have so much hurt, but we need to stop and look at the older women, like our mothers and our grandmothers, who may have gone through these things, accepted it as the norm, and then some of them perpetuate it or project it onto their children. So somebody was sharing a story with me where them say the mother have her boyfriend, and the boyfriend tired of the mother, and him say, yo, I'm gonna left you, but we stay if you give me a daughter. And the person with a straight face was just like, and best believe, sir, the mother one day took the child and told her to go into her room, locked the door, and stood outside the door talking to her daughter, saying that so and so on talked to her. Man went into the room with the child, and the mother stood outside, locked the door, and whatever transpired. And then now the child grew up, resent the mother, and then all type of other psychological issues and the behavior of the child, people perceive her as this who or whatever, and I'm just saying, a lot of times we call people who we don't even
understand
where they're coming from or what happened.
Messes up our psyche, you know.
Mess up our psyche, you know. And even that, I think there is a need for a conversation, especially with the older women, because a lot of them have gone through. I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of people in my mother age group where them say, my mother remarried, and because she remarried me, have to turn literal housewife, and her husband would have take a pass at me or X, Y, and Z, and them have to take it to them grave. Then you grow up and you have your children and you wonder why your mothers are so guarded over you.
Yeah.
Your mother don't want nobody look fine.
Yep.
It's crazy.
But then it has to start in the home too. So those mothers who have those experiences, it is important that they share their stories with their children.
Yeah.
And it is also important that we speak to our young men. We tell females, learn how to control yourself. Don't do this. We tell the man them that. We tell the man them say learn how to control yourself.
Because in Jamaica what they start doing is, if a man reach 16 and he not have a girl, or if he not probably breed a girl, him a waste man or this and that, we need to stop it. We have to stop it.
Like even at the parties them nowadays, you see the little youth them and then some big woman that come wind up, and even earlier today men were talking about the 41-year-old lady with a 20-year-old man.
I'm telling you, it just feels like pure madness sometimes. I'm telling you. And even with, let's look into the whole clothing thing, because a young lady tweeted that, and I'm just, wow.
No, what she tweet?
I don't remember the exact words of what she was saying, but she was saying, alright, so it's clothing tied into how the behavior of young women. So she's saying that also the young women, them are look, the older big man them, X, Y, and Z, and then there was something else about clothing. But let me start the clothing first. Growing up, my mother told my sister and I this one thing: I don't care how you guys want to dress, but you must know what is appropriate, and you must know that people are going to perceive you in a certain light. So if you wear shorts outside, I might think it's fine, but Miss Mary or Uncle Tom might not think it's okay, and then little boy Paul might just see in a whole different light. So you as a woman have to choose how you want to be seen.
Yeah.
And my mother told me that as a little girl, and I'm just like, alright, so I can't wear this outside, I can't wear that outside. And best believe it wasn't until that I started playing hockey that I started wearing tights again. Normally, as a child, I put on tights and somebody come in the yard, I run down, go put on something because I don't want nobody looking at my bottom, I don't want nobody looking at my purse. No, I mean, this man, I have little bottom. You know?
You're great out. You're great out.
With respect.
I'm saying, so if you're that little and actually thinking that, that is a lot to deal with growing up.
And if you come from a Christian point of view, I remember our uncle and my messaged me the other day, right? And I put up this. I had up a meme with the girl. I remember what she did, you know. And like she say, a week with me or with the PS5. I don't know if y'all saw that meme. And but I'm big and curvy and galang and babe, you know. Yeah. And
Not relate.
neither can I. I don't think we can and afford that. But don't know, the truth is
I give it to you.
so when an uncle of mine he messaged me and him say, be mindful of what you put out there for others to think about. And I'm going to tell you, for like about 3 minutes, me and him go, I'm not arguing with him, I just kept saying, what do you mean, what do you mean, what do you mean? He's not a man of many, many words, so me, at this point, I try to figure out what my trying to say to me, right? And eventually I got it that he was saying to me, whatever you post, you're allowing somebody else to think about something, right? And even though that post wasn't me, in essence, what I was doing was that I'm projecting a certain kind of thing for you to think about. And when I say this to females, sometimes they don't want to hear it, but the mind is very powerful, right? Just as how men have a responsibility to play, to control themselves if they see something, we have a responsibility to control whatever narrative, right? And just like she said, it is important how you want to be seen, how you want to be perceived. My mother always tells me must avoid confrontation. And in its simplest terms, she's saying, do not give anybody a reason to talk to you about
and no, it does not take away the fact that men need to control themselves.
Right.
No, nothing like I said, but
right.
we're supposed to count.
Don't. I'm a no go cut it. May I say, man have responsibility. Yeah, to control themselves. Cool, However, as a female, you also have the responsibility to decide, right? So yeah, mark you in a big t-shirt, yes, no, you can't see nothing. But a man out there so go walk and say, baby, me like how your breast them plump.
That's true.
I like how you stay
And
in
me
a
I
big
look down
shirt.
at me and say, then oh, what you see about them? You
No,
see
you know,
me?
say one day,
Sorry.
one day I was walking, I have a mask and everything. And the man, I think I had on a glasses too. The man said, baby, me like your eye them, you know.
I mean, I say,
I
oh,
want
That's
to
why
sorry.
it's a wicked man.
I
Oh, you see mine now and that.
I have one worse than that. I have on Crocs. And I said, where was I? Someone that
She always in her cracks, okay.
I have on my Crocs and the man said, baby, your foot nice.
Trouble. Watch it. Is it me? So when I say persons do out there, you know, say the thing.
You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, no matter where, you can all have a scandal bad.
Brother.
Bad.
One day, no, get you.
It don't matter.
One day I was going on the road and I plot up my head. Because besides my name up my head, plot up my cranny. I know some man still look me, girl.
So them steer.
Me no want a man with an ambition.
So
Ambition
them
is for me saying
steer.
ambition.
So Lens, you know that for you, Lens. Are you more, because I was told that women are moved by what they hear and men are moved by what they
They see.
So for you, let's say you see, as she described, the girl with the Coca-Cola bottle shape, the voluptuous, yeah? And you see a young girl with the Sister Mary skirt down to the ankle and long sleeve down, yes sir? Yeah.
Which one you want?
You can't. It's not hard and fast, so no kidding.
No, because no, some men,
Just by
some men
looking.
are literally hard and fast.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I went somewhere once and somebody said to me, when you see a woman, just take you in the eyeful and move on, because staring up with it, good. So, if me see a Coca-Cola shape lady, I take you in my eyeful and say, yeah, she's nice and everything, but I move on. But me, I the mystery. So if she have the, I say, oh, she have the, what you call it, under that.
You see? And that's the reality.
That's terrible.
And when I go back to
Yeah.
your mind.
The judgment things different, you know. It
Because
makes
if-
things different.
But I know a lot of people who think like that,
Yeah.
and then they will tell us that it's the mystery of
Because
it.
who, what I'm saying? Why you gonna why you gonna buy the cow if you can't get the milk?
If I can get the milk. Isn't me?
Yeah,
So if you buy the cow, you have to go through the process. When I buy the milk, you right, you get it. Isn't me? I hate that. Right there.
Nigga what? Nigga what?
That don't work, that don't work.
Alright, so next topic I have for you guys. Alright, so I know we're Jamaicans,
tea cool.
but what
The
the
sun.
Alright, so I saw somebody bashing Spice for marching with the Black Lives Matter movement in
Anti-Spice?
Atlanta.
Yes.
Basha.
They bashed her saying that, oh, how come when this and that is happening in Jamaica we don't see her on the front line?
Never ate there. What's up?
We say mama always take clean. Mama always
That's not a
take
punch at you,
clean.
but
So.
let's say realistically,
No,
you
no,
know,
the truth is, Mama
complain.
always-
And then they're saying that everybody's jumping on America's bandwagon. Why Jamaicans don't protest when Miss Rosie
Me first,
did
me
a
first.
protest say she have her 200, she have her 30 grand whatnot and something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanna laugh off her, wanna make meme off her. When
I
person
said this yesterday.
listen.
Let me tell you something. And this is not just today, nor yesterday. Jamaicans,
Been protest.
they don't, big up Swan, as Swan said, they don't protest. They demonstrate.
Big up, yeah.
Big
If you can show,
demonstrate.
we go
because-
Black Road and yeah, Buntire.
Who more infamous for Black Road? Go for Black Yard. Light things are fire.
You put
burn
you
down
take,
things.
you put you take.
take.
Every little thing, black, let's march, guys. Them not understand,
No,
man.
but the thing is, you see, because Jamaicans don't support each other, it is usually on a small scale. And then when you
I
see
said-
these ghetto persons,
The scale
In,
becomes ghetto and
Uptown.
uptown.
So the
Class,
ghetto
class.
people, the ghetto people are always protesting.
Yes.
The ghetto people are them demonstrate the hardest.
Yeah, and
Outside
then-
the post-slavery
Yeah.
time, and them allow me to protest hard.
And then when you see them have a little one misspelling on it, you laugh off
You
at
laugh
them.
and tell them I eat it when
And
you
say
come
them
off
a
on the
idiot.
TV.
Yeah. But now, Mr. Realize that everybody a jump on America's bandwagon. Mind you, I don't mind us supporting, you know, the
And nobody
cause.
cannot cross it, man.
Look.
Nobody can cross it. Only who can
And the
manage
man
to
just
water.
said to us, fix up a place because we cannot. And we
And
not
put the man song,
take the
put man words
make.
already make
You
song.
may look money still, you know.
Yeah,
Whoa.
get a one
That's
bus.
the next thing to
Gimmicks
Jamaica
alone
is
today.
bust you. Hey, them will bust you, you know. Them will bust you.
But I'm saying, alright, then I saw somebody saying, why are you saying all lives matter whenever persons are saying Black Lives Matter?
Come on, understand yourself, man.
Alright, ready now?
No bother with that.
Well, let's take on one.
I'm so glad that persons have created memes to explain. Literally.
Because
what
we realize
it
that
means.
all lives no matter until people say Black Lives Matter. We're not saying that all lives don't matter, you know. But
it's
all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter as well.
Yeah.
Black mean apartheid.
Yeah, and we're not even, and it's not even about the segregation. It's just a matter of how many cases do you see of Caucasian people going through injustices?
Then them fling
You
in,
understand
then,
what I'm
then they throw in black on black crime.
Okay, so that
Oh,
now,
Lord.
see that now, that is a part of the plan. Because the easiest way to conquer, and this has been the math, the key, the secret to how slavery started.
Yes,
What did the white people go in Africa and do? My friend, here, this costs $30 million. I'm going to give your friend one that costs $10. You know, so don't share it with him. You divide and conquer.
So you make you feel that because you're at a particular
Right.
place, you will not have it with
we're not
me.
negating black and black crime. Because you have to keep in mind that the reason for black and black crime stems from other factors.
Yeah.
One, we have to compete for resources. So you give one group something, and then all of a sudden you have to
Equity,
kill you.
equality.
They have
Yeah.
to kill you for survive.
Yeah.
And then the bad man and everything follows. And this, literally how I start history, I saw the thing start in Africa.
Yeah.
So the whole slavery thing
Alright, first
start,
of
with
all-
the painting and the gun and the everything.
Me
The
give
chips.
you or me because
Yeah.
you no more to work
Because
out
what I
myself so me can
realized-
take them people.
But what I realized too, I see persons posting, we are not our ancestors, we will fight. Obviously. No, what I realized is hold on. What I realized is mostly the Americans saying this. Why? Because of what they were taught in history class. A lot of them don't know about the Jamaican rebellion. They don't know about the Haitian
revolution.
revolution.
No, but
No, they don't know. They don't know
This
about
revolution
this.
will be televised though.
No,
Yeah.
this one will be televised.
This one will be
But why not did that when Nani get shot in her body?
you don't know.
Where was Uno?
I'm waiting
All
for a
about the
movie
Rolex
with
game.
our
When
national
they burn down the
heroes.
cane
You know,
field.
they should have a series for our national heroes, you know.
They
The
should.
stories that we have.
The
been told.
stories.
Side note. Anybody out there?
You run it for
They just run it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Can act as Paul Vogel. It's
Because-
a Marcus. See me, my Marcus guy.
Anyways, circle back.
Because they're saying that, oh, our ancestors didn't fight. I mean, I guess probably the American ancestors didn't fight back or whatever. But,
They fought back.
No,
No, they
they-
oppressed the people.
no, probably.
Yeah, them fight back in a different
They-
kind of way.
and
So
that's
them
the
use
thing,
them
they
money
fight-
and them
They fight
power.
with money. They fight with the psychology.
Yeah.
I mean, the very question was stems that kids always ask. How is that you have 400 people on a plantation and 6 white men are running them down with gun? Oh, nobody no put them down, and this is how
Because you were
psychology
taught to believe that you're
oppresses
powerless.
black
You're
people. This-
powerless.
yeah. And the same psychology messes with our culture.
Of
You're
course.
told that, you might not fight, but you have powers. So all
Yeah.
of a sudden, you look at cultural things that we normally use, them take them away from
Yeah.
you. You lose so much in history, you lose so much in value.
Yep.
So they oppress us with psychology all the time.
And if you want to go back to classism and all of that, when you look on when me go apply for my job now, and me have the address for my resume.
My little ghetto
And you
address.
got is a next black man looking at your face now will probably come from where you come from, you know. Now ask you, none of them are come from where are them man that did come from where you come from. I'm not thinking about that because they're there now. And them know why you come infiltrate them spaces. All I'm thinking about is but know the kind of people will come from
Kind
there.
of
So.
people.
And it's the same thing. Them lead you to believe that if you don't have certain things, there are things that you cannot and should not do. And where that come from? It'll come from them time there. There's so many things that we have taken from slavery and make good of, and there are other things that we have not. And that is a reality. So Black Lives Matter, and don't know, we tell you again.
But I just want to add that I don't know if you guys had a chance to see what Taraji had done. Her donation was, I think, over 3,000 counseling sessions, $3,000 worth of counseling session, or 3,000, whatever it is. Because she's tired of saying or hearing black people say your problems are not real, saying that church will fix you, pray about it, you know, it's little depression.
I will not
Get
about
over
church
it.
and
And
prayer.
I know I'm pro-church.
Church and prayer.
God am my everything.
You understand? But we're saying
But
that there has to be other measures that are taken.
we have to implement in our black culture. It's okay to talk about it. It is okay to get help to deal with your issues. You don't have to go to a white man and the white man ask you, how does this make
No,
you
but the thing,
feel?
the thing is we need to get black psychologists because me can't go to a white man and not tell my white man my oppression or something. All the white man are
And
going to
guess
call
what?
me
We
and
have
say,
Write a book. I'm gonna write
Yeah, yes, it. Write a book.
Write a
Write a
book.
book.
Write a book.
hey, the book.
But we
Yeah,
have,
do it.
and that's the thing, we have plenty of black psychologists. Why is it hard for black people to want to get mental health? It's so
Because you think you're going to be frowned upon by
as
society.
weak, especially
as
our
weak.
men. I have a problem with our men
Macho men.
who refuse to get help, and their body so much hurt inside.
Yeah, honest. A friend of mine
When they
yesterday,
carry so
right?
much weight.
Message me and him say, you're good. I'm say, yeah man. I'm say, you good. Him say, always. And I had to say to him, you're always good. Like all if sitting at you go to yai. You see me? I mean, I said that in the safe and I had to remind him at that point in time. I said, just remember, say me the year for you like how you the year for me. You see me? And him, you see me? I mean, I say, you can't, black man, underneath for. And I know it's hard. A lot of us, because there are women out there who perpetuate this thing about them not want a weak man, and them not want a man who ball, and them not want a this, and them
What
not
makes
want
a
that.
man weak though?
You understand what makes a man weak? Say if
7
a man
days.
express his
7 days make him weak.
If a man, if, shut!
Hey, back up.
You see me?
What's up?
That's me that say. If a man come to you and him say to you, say, you know, say, I felt this way about what you did. Lad, move from me, so.
Mama man.
I don't understand.
You know,
So
say
him
that
not
boy
have
there is a
feelings
swim
too.
around.
I don't like that.
Swims.
And so he goes to his friends with the issues where him need to bring to you, and him friend them say to him, say, man, tough up, and him tell him to drink too, compare, yeah.
We don't drink Campari, guys. That's nasty.
That's disgusting.
That's
But I
nasty.
tell us, I let the man them know. And him quell the sorrows. So when him come back a yard now, all of that suppress,
Do
and
you
him just
vent your issues?
No, I don't. To be
Why?
honest. Because they, alright. Everybody express themselves differently. So you can express yourself certain way, and then somebody say, as I said, is a madman that, or is a mama man, or is a fish that? Because some people them extra like, because when I used to go JC, all boys school. When the man them do them thing.
yeah,
But if you go certain places and do that with somebody else, they must say,
the man
something
will
wrong.
fire straight.
Wrong with it.
Yeah.
So you rather just keep that to yourself and say, oh,
Yeah.
just stuck it out.
I have a very dear friend of mine, and situations will happen and I'm a ball. I'm always, isn't me? And it's not a case where like would I say, no, but I said it's not a him a ball, isn't me? But then on the flip side of it, he's always comforted. Like it's not a case where I'm gonna start crying and somebody gonna say, move for messing with that or whatever, because you understand that person's deal with things differently. So him is just a person where he probably not say a lot, but you know when he might go through something, because the mean to go to him and he might go through something, and you say, you alright? River, you see me? And it's difficult because me is a girl when I'm not bad for purpose. You understand? Certain little things like them kind of emotional compassion that me not very much have it in over me.
Me not have it neither, woman.
Yeah, me
When
not
it
very
have you,
much
me never
have it.
join the
I
line.
tell you, my sister have a talk to me the other day, like she a cry and like it took me a while to move towards her and them kind of things.
Yeah, me
You
not
see me, it is difficult. So it's not just a man thing. Woman thing not nothing to do with balling, man thing not nothing to do with
Like
balling.
you all we not have your water.
Expressing yourself and all those things, but you just have to find a way. So maybe you go right about it, but don't make the white man right about it before you right
A
about
healthy
it. And
way,
then,
setting that healthy,
you understand? So
appropriate
you can't. So now we're saying, yeah, you must go talk to so and so, but sometimes you need to tell your own story because you allow you pour your story into somebody else, them take it and make millions off of your story, and you still need the press same way because you're not.
True word.
Bless you.
Yep, thanks. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, we're there again, is it? Alright. What do you guys think can be done about police brutality in Jamaica?
I have some. I'm pull up because you saw me see this last
Because
night.
Jamaicans are jumping on again America's bandwagon and not facing what is happening or what has been happening in our own country. Look at Susan Bogle. look at the guy that I think when curfew just started, he was at, I think it's Mobe. He was walking and the soldiers told him to run. Yeah, and he ended up dying. What happened to the guy where they eating bun and cheese and him gate or in him yard and police go shoot him, kill him? What happened to Noel Cunningham? Y'all see Noel Cunningham? Like,
and you see, this is the thing though, Jonah. And I think sometimes we forget that we have had a lot of instances of injustices in our country, right? And it works for a spell and then it falls. I think one of the differences with us and those in North America is the systematic approach, the unity. So you have one group of people advocating, but the same group is advocating, they're perceived as troublesome, they're perceived as just ghetto people. So, and a lot of these killings happen in these communities, a lot of these issues that happen in these communities. And so when they try to carry on, tear gas, buckle, police brutality, I feel like to fix this now, boy, it's such a systematic thing. I have to remember say, or Lord Jesus, or law enforcement officers, boy, I feel like a
first thing they need to do, you see the subjects alone, the maths and the English and the 1 and 2 subjects, you now go cut it.
Now ask you.
Before you even go into that, let's look at the culture of how they're trained. So I remember like most of the back in the day law enforcement officers, it's a bad man culture. You have to have this gunman mindset to deal with gunman them. You understand? So after the time when you see how them behave with youth on the road, do you want better? Take it back to bus park days. You ever go in a bus park during chance time and see how the police them deal with the little boy them? Like, these are kids, and I mean, don't get me wrong, them kids are them grimy still enough, them grimy. But I'm telling you, you would think they're hard back, hard head criminals. Remember one day in a bus park and the policeman drew up the pin and take him off for the I'm gonna say Jaja.
But boy in a Spanish town with the little company girl them, that's when them man they drew up the company girl them and fling them up in a van.
Yes, I Jaja.
When I ask you now.
So is there a point where these law enforcement officers, do they communicate? Do they talk before doing things? Do they before them get to the
them
the
have
blood
authority
force?
and alright, them have authority because last night I was going through some stuff and I realized there is this report from Indicom, right? That since the beginning, since 2019, there were 15 incidents. There were 15 incidents in 2019 by JDF that would have been wrongful incidents, basically. In 2020, since May 28, there were 18 incidents. Is it the JCF? 2019, 625 incidents. Wrongful. And this takes into consideration injuries and all of that. So it's not just deaths, but either wrongful killing or you broke a man foot by accident or you bust him head or
accident. There are no accidents.
Accident, right? Accident. In 2020 alone, up until May 18, there have been 326. But more than half the mark are only the half of the year.
The question now is, the JDF numbers are low because my dad was in the army. So the first thing you hear is, you get Chubla army, you're not going regular lockup, you go to military lockup, which is no better roses. So when they're reprimanding their soldiers, you know if I'm there.
But then when you look at it, JDF's training is shorter than JCF's training, and it's so much more rigorous.
It's rigorous.
JCF, me I tell them, I have no friend who go through JCF. Okay, them have them fun every night. The only time them don't have it is when them do, I remember the something. Like you have the whatever, when them come out at night time, I remember when they.
My girl just out the wall of JCF.
No, but
First of all, you don't have to tell me that because you have some Zozo out there, so, right?
You mean Zobros?
Zobros.
Yeah.
The Zobros, because they don't serve a purpose other than to hold up traffic.
yeah, and look people girl.
Look, people, girl, pitney.
Me's a victim of it. Every Zozo stuff, I'm supposed to have about 50 policemen boyfriend.
People,
Hi,
hey,
hello.
whenever see them with a Spanish town, when them stop right up to LOJ desk and them park up the van over the LOJ side and trade them a chat to one girl. And the man them just do whatever the boss man them a go so.
No, you know which part about me? Outer White Mall, that's so. Where they merge it into one lane.
Yes.
They not check your nothing, you know. They not check. They want the cars pile it. Better than the car
Slow
they pile
down.
up the way.
Slow down. I just wanna get slow. I must that. The more I get to know you.
Like this JDF thing, this Zozo thing, just need to pack up and go. Because I see them do a night time or a daytime, I see them at one corner upon them phone under one tree.
Yeah. And una sleep.
Una sleep, una eat. Them do everything else except for them out there for this. So that's
I
what
would
them
not say never. It start out with good intentions. And we
it never
saw-
start out with a good intention. Cause all them did I do, I hold up traffic. Hours being a traffic sit down for.
The plan,
The
the plan
expressed by Jonah or not.
are not the views of all. but alright,
Jenny, or the fling me and I bust it down.
no, but yeah, but we're just saying get back to a place where you care about discipline, where you care about order. You don't care about them things anymore. You're not using after. You know much man we know in primary school man come and say I got 10 police come and want kill man. Y'all need to do some psychiatric evaluation. I know so not do it. Don't do nothing. I don't do I probably talk to them.
I'll be a madman in the forest.
We need to do psychiatric evaluation before them come in.
Before they enter and
while they're
while
there
they're there.
and when them come out, because a lot of people them come in good, you know. Them come in good, but a lot of the things that they face is the culture shock. Them not used to them something there. So when you tell a man to come from a Christian home bad word every day and him have to repeat them bad word there, yeah, and him have to do certain things or whatever, and he has to go through certain things, him not used to that. So you change his entire mindset and him gonna say, oh, me have the power now, so whatever they did to me in here, me can do it to them out there. If you look on JDF, so I don't know what them do different in there. Maybe I need, when I get my degree, I need to do some investigating. but just to see what is done differently, because when police have 6 months worth of training, sometimes 8, depending on the assignment what them are prepared them for. You see me? And JDF have 4 months, so yeah, get discipline man and come out. I'm not so bad man in a JDF, you know. Some of them in there, but how they behave when they come out here is completely different. I want you to look into that, JDF, you know. Jeez.
Trust me, they need to look into it. And then just to even add to that, I remember once talking to a police officer, and I think it was after like a shooting or whatever. And I said to him, I was like, how you feel about the first time you actually shot somebody or you killed somebody, like how you feel? And the man just shake it off and whatever. And I spoke to my consultant, and I was like, these persons, they get psychiatric evaluation or they go and talk to somebody. They're supposed to.
They're supposed to.
And they don't.
No, let me tell you what they do. Let me tell you what they do. Them go rum bar, go drink rum.
Campari.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. The bitter, it just kill everything
And
apparently.
my thing is, taking a life can be an easy thing.
And then most of the
It
Shouldn't be. It shouldn't be just another day, another
You shouldn't have
field.
to just shake it off as if gunman or not, you just took a life.
Yeah.
You understand? So
Yeah.
it shouldn't be just, you got your bed, wake up, next day, shoot again.
like your
It leads
program.
to
Your program is a calculator.
Yeah,
understand
it leads to this numbness.
I
And
was
then
about
they
to
don't
say.
have no compassion.
No compassion,
So
them
you
have.
probably have let's say for example, you have a youth where in the trouble. You understand? And maybe what he needs is some guidance. And if every time you're gonna lock him up, you're gonna boof him down and lick him down
Yeah.
and try and beat everything
Yeah.
out of him, it's not gonna work out for him.
Because eventually get used to it. No,
And
it's
you know
not
the
bad.
truth is I've
Sorry.
seen situations where, for example, my dad will talk to guys who will give trouble, and they must say, put on them type of behavior because it don't work out, it don't make no sense, and you see them actually try and want to be reformed. All I want sometimes is somebody to say, this type of living don't make any sense.
Right, and explain to them why. I mean, when I was at San Diego, I was a deputy head girl at the time, and there are some
good
youth
girl.
where,
Yeah.
there are some youths where every morning them come in, them get stopped. Me have to line them up every morning and tell them that you just know. Once them come in, you just go over the side.
no questions asked.
I mean, them are broke like, say if you have 20 rules, them are break 19 and a half.
23.
You see me? Them thing there. And one day I was passing the block, I'm sit down with them one morning. After I carry them garden and I carry them class, I'm sit down and I say, why do you just say sit down and talk to them? And them said to you say, nobody don't tell them why they must do certain things, so them just do it to upset people. And I say, alright, them say, so, miss, why we can't cover pants? And I just explained to them that when you are in a system, any institution at all, there are rules that you have to follow. sometimes the rules don't necessarily speak to the person. It doesn't mean that if you break the rules, you're a bad person. It simply means that you breaking the rules suggests that you have no regard for authority. So if you go into another place, no matter what kind of rules they have, you may not want to follow them because in your mind already you think, say, nobody know to talk over me or whatever. So when them tell you don't cuff your pants, wear your pants are decent, just because that is the rules of the institution. If you don't like the rules, you can go somewhere else.
Pack
You
up!
understand? But just know, say, when you go somewhere else, there might be harder and faster rules that may be just out of this world to you. But the idea is for you to get used to a ruling system or a system that governs certain things that should happen or can happen. And to be honest, like you say, mark you, they didn't change overnight in the sense where them still come in and broke the rule them. But so them see certain people, you don't have to talk to them. Like if them spot you or come, them correct it before you speak to them. I'm almost say to them, say, so why when you see me you do so, but if you see so you not do so, I must say, them on you.
Yeah.
And it never make me feel better because then I'm thinking about the fact that they're still gonna go out there and do these things because them still having in them heads that people just out there to oppress them and people talk down to them and make them feel less. Enough of them bright, almost say them bright, them bright. Enough of them did in a high flyers, but them just feel like say you can't talk to them about certain things because it's how you address them and how you tell people why they must do things, explain things to people.
And a lot of these, especially young men, they actually look up to a lot of the older men, and for you not to set an example for them or for you to not give them that type of reassurance or that place of respect, what's the point in looking up? Might as well just continue being dog rotten.
I mean, I have a situation with that word since university. I remember I was over by Carmack and I don't know where this man come from under the gazebo. And him come under there and he was talking to some, my friend and I was there and him there to basically say if him have him children, him son must have sex on him at 9.
Huh?
Have sex on him at 9, so him understand say him must be gay. But if him daughter can't have sex, boom boom bam, right? Anyway, so that's how the conversation started. Now we are talking to him and I say, you know, as a young man growing up, he can't have that kind of mindset, blah 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 blah. One next man come now, I don't know how did the conversation turn to born a woman or whatever. Cool. The big man at this point is about 50 something. Turn to the man and say he must have a king. And any man without a king, nah, him not live him life the right way. No, a king is a side woman. The side woman is king.
Kim? Kim Shaw?
I'm sorry for all the kids out there. I hope you are a wife or a potential wife. Is it me? But yeah.
Kim Goody!
But yeah, so and in essence he was saying that in your young days you can't have up your main woman and stress you out. But yes, and mama time I get upset with the man and I get raucous to the man and you know how long you can be.
No, they don't know you.
But get loud with the man, you know, as a big man, you know. And when I say me a shout out, big man me a shout out for you know. And me I said to him, say this is the kind of do you cheat on your wife now? No. Him put on that for him so I say, how do you then, or you go send this message to a younger man? I said, he must live up his life. That makes sense? And it goes back to you need to set an example for the younger ones coming. So you can't tell them to do things where you yourself not even do. And I said to them, say them young, let them live them life. You can't think like that. Because you know, them youngness and living them life, they might take 20 lives.
Do you think that you have a lot of positive male role models? Not personal, but if you were to just randomly see some guys or whatever.
If you walk in a Spanish country, the people might say, hey man, cash me.
Yeah.
Or a man, the one partner. You know, the man, who's supposed to do the thing. Or, as a person, if you're not working, you're not going to go into an institution and see, like a president or how you behave and everything. Mm-hmm. So you're not exposed to all of that, because them people know how much Spanish.
Yeah. And them not necessarily interact with them workers.
Like, and interact with them workers. And if you
upset the man.
So I think we did quite a damage.
Yeah.
I hope you guys were informed and do not bash me into the comments. Do not scandal we. Do not cancel it. These are our views on what is happening. Ton ton ton. So thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for the tea.
What's the gas? Alright guys. We out.